Ethan was an urban explorer with an insatiable curiosity for the forgotten and abandoned. He had heard whispers about the old Hawthorne Asylum, a decaying monument to a dark past, and decided it was his next adventure. Armed with his camera and a flashlight, Ethan ventured into the asylum's cold, eerie halls, where the walls seemed to hold 1,000 secrets. As he delved deeper, Ethan stumbled upon an untouched patient's room. Unlike the rest of the asylum, the room appeared disturbingly preserved, as if time had forgotten it. On a dusty wooden table lay a leather-bound journal. Intrigued, Ethan opened the fragile pages and began to read. Written in a patient's anguished hand, the journal chronicled daily horrors of unspeakable experiments. Talents being tested beyond their limits, minds shattered, bodies altered in grotesque ways. As Ethan read on, the air grew heavier, colder. Unseen eyes seemed to watch him. The temperature dropped drastically, and the once silent hallways echoed with distant whispers and faint footsteps. Ethan's breath hitched, forming visible puffs of mist. The atmosphere was infecting him with a palpable dread. He could almost see shadows flickering at the edge of his vision. Suddenly, the journal pages turned on their own. Ethan's eyes widened as he read the final entry, describing how the last patient was sealed in the room, left to die. The patient had cursed the asylum, ensuring that no one would ever leave. Realizing this room had been his tomb, Ethan's hands trembled. The doors of the room slammed shut with a deafening bang. Panic set in as he tried to open them, but they wouldn't budge. He was trapped. The walls began to pulse, almost breathing, as ethereal figures emerged, their faces twisted in torment. These were the tortured souls, remnants of the experiments, now seeking solace or perhaps vengeance. Ethan stumbled back, the journal falling from his hands. He felt a cold hand clasp his shoulder and turned to see the transparent figure of the last patient staring at him with hollow eyes. The building groaned as if displeased with Ethan's presence. The patient's spirit whispered in a hoarse, broken voice, "You must stay for us to be free." Ethan's heart pounded as he realized the true horror. He had become the asylum's new prisoner, destined to share the same fate as the last patient unless he could find a way to break the curse. The journal spoke of a way, an unspeakable ritual, but Ethan knew it was his only hope. With fear gripping his heart and time running out, he had to decide whether to attempt the ritual or succumb to the asylum's malevolent will. The choice was his, but doom seemed inevitable either way.